Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Balik lagi channel hari ini. Gimana kabarnya semuanya guys? Insya Allah nonton video aku hari ini selalu diberikan kesehatan, keselamatan oleh Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala ya guys. Dan di video hari ini aku pengen ngebahas culture shock di Malaysia lagi nih. Do foreigners feel culture shock in Malaysia? Sebelumnya aku udah pernah ngebahas beberapa video juga ya mengenai culture shock di Malaysia itu seperti apa gitu ya. Khususnya aku pribadi udah pernah bikin juga ya culture shock di Malaysia. Tapi orang-orang asing itu mungkin pendapatnya kan ada yang beda-beda ya. Kita nonton aja dulu videonya ya guys. Yuk, 1, 2, 3. Khususnya bule, gimana culture shock bule pas ke Malaysia. Wow, lihat tuh di Bukit Bintang.
Let's see what people have to say. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, yeah, good, thanks.
Good. Where are you from?
Perth, Western Australia. Yeah.
Is it your first time in Malaysia?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm asking foreigners today, do you feel culture shock here in Malaysia? So what's your experience been like?
Not so much culture shock, to be honest. I feel like Western Australia, Australia's pretty multicultural, so we've got sort of areas that are, I don't know, we've kind of experienced a lot of the food and that kind of thing, so not so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been other places in Asia?
We've done Bali. Bali's really close to Perth, so lots of West Aussies go to Bali.
Yeah.
We've also done Thailand and Cambodia. So yeah, like fairly similar in that way. Like, you know, the disparity between like the really intense, wealthy kind of areas and then the very poor kind of back streets. Yeah.
Do you think the first time you came to Southeast Asia that you had more culture shock? Do you think maybe you have less because you've already been to Asia a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. I think knowing what to expect sort of prevents a little bit of that culture shock. Definitely.
What about the food here? Do you have a lot of Malaysian food, Indian, Chinese style food back home, or is it a bit different for you here?
No, we have a lot of Asian influence in Perth. Yeah, we live not far from an area that is like quite big on Asian culture. My kids' school is, you know, lots of sort of Asian influence students.
Dia udah terbiasa ya dengan budaya Asia juga ya, karena di daerah rumahnya juga.
Like a fair bit. We've got a few Asian friends that, you know, told us which dishes to try and that kind of thing. So we came in with a little bit of knowledge, but the food here is amazing.
Wow.
Like better than Perth, Asia.
Wow.
And more affordable, yeah?
100%. That's why we're here.
And did you bring the kids? How are the kids liking it in Malaysia?
Yeah, we did bring the kids. They're teenagers, so they're 14, 16, 18.
Wow.
They are loving it. They also are loving the food. I feel like 10 years ago they would have just lived on like hot chips, chicken nuggets, but now they're sort of embracing like I'll try the dumplings and I'll have something spicy, and so they're embracing the whole vibe. Yeah.
6 or 7 years old would be like they'd be afraid to try it, right?
100%, and we would probably be buying a lot of Maccas, but our son said we are not eating McDonald's here. He refused. He was like, no, I'm eating only culturally appropriate food.
That's good.
So,
very good to hear that. I interview so many people and they go right there to McDonald's, so that's good.
do it, you guys.
Iya, bagus ya. Jadi kayak dia bisa terintegrasi dengan budaya dan makanan utamanya ya di Malaysia, dan dia nggak terlalu begitu kaget dengan budaya dan kebiasaan-kebiasaan orang Malaysia, mungkin karena dia udah sering ke negara-negara Asia lainnya seperti ke Bali. Dia katanya sering juga ke Bali, terus juga ke Kamboja, ke Thailand. Jadi mungkin karena udah terbiasa dengan Asia, negara-negara Asia yang dia kunjungi, jadi ya dia biasa aja, udah kayak nggak terlalu yang shock banget gitu. Tapi dia bilang tadi dia suka banget dengan makanan Malaysia, katanya itu 100% harganya jauh lebih murah dan rasanya juga lebih enak katanya dibandingkan dengan makanan dia di Pertadi ya, di daerahnya dia. Wow, berarti ya pengalaman dia bagus banget ya waktu di Malaysia ini.
Hey man, how are you?
Hey, good, thanks. How's it going?
Good, thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from London, but I've been living in Singapore for 13 years now.
Oh wow.
Dari London ya.
What brings you to Malaysia?
So I'm here for work. I'm sort of traveling for work.
Yeah.
So I work for a Malaysian company, so I'm back and forth between here and KL and Singapore quite a bit.
Well, I'm out here asking foreigners, do you experience culture shock here? So on arriving, did you experience any culture shock?
Yeah, do you know what? Even though I've been living in Singapore for 13 years, which is just down the road basically, it is very different here in Malaysia compared to Singapore. Quite frankly, Singapore is quite organized, clean, tidy.
Semuanya
Maybe
teratur.
a bit too organized. Here, there's a bit more in KL. You feel a bit more of the chaos that you'd expect from a city. People crossing the roads in between cars, which is different to Singapore.
Oke, ini mungkin kayak di Jakarta ya, tapi kayaknya lebih lebih di Jakarta kayaknya lebih chaos ya. Tapi di Malaysia mungkin vibe-nya dia ngerasa lebih complicated ya, nggak yang cuman teratur, nggak cuman kayak apa-apa itu udah teratur, udah serba apa ya, mengikuti rules ya. Dia kayak di sini tuh lebih ngerasa berwarna ya.
Up to jaywalk, for example, and here you do notice because Singapore is quite cleansed. It's around central there, not just in terms of cleaning the streets, but in terms of, for example, you don't necessarily see homeless people out on the streets. Here, it feels like a more of a normal city. The vibe is good, it's fun, but I'd say it's more of a normal city. I mean, if I was to compare KL to Singapore to London, where I'm from, honestly, it's probably, apart from the weather, it's probably a bit more similar to London than Singapore in terms of the vibes.
And do you have a preference of country, like for living long term? If you work aside, if you could choose either one, where do you think you prefer to live?
Yeah, so whilst I've got two young kids, 12-year-old, 15-year-old, so with that being the case, I think Singapore is definitely, for now, for this part of my life, is a place to live. It's very safe. The kids can travel around on their own. Here, I'll be a bit more kind of wary of letting them travel around. So for now, Singapore for sure, but when the kids are older, depending on where work takes me, I'll for sure be open to living in somewhere like KL.
And last question, is there any areas like this in Singapore that are, you know, more lively and a bit chaotic, like Bukit Bintang here? Is there an area in Singapore like that?
Yeah, there's the equivalent there is a place called Orchard Road, which is all the designer stores. It's very busy, very lively. But again, it's quite pristine. I mean, here, you walk around stores.
Di Malaysia lebih berwarna ya.
Little alleyways, you have more of the kind of more local,
lebih berasa apa ya,
the smaller restaurants, the smaller shops. So it's not all
lebih
about
relax mungkin ya untuk tempat liburan gitu.
Kind of stuff. So you can
lebih relax,
see more of that,
fleksibel mungkin
than in Singapore.
Nice. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, man.
No worries, no worries.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from France and I'm here for 5 months to see
5 bulan guys. Mungkin dia di UM.
at UPM, it's
UPM.
university.
Aku nggak tahu
So
sih.
you enjoy it?
UPM
Yes,
apa
so
ya?
good for the beginning.
Okay, awesome. So I'm asking foreigners here, do you experience culture shock? So have you experienced a culture shock since arriving here?
So when I arrived, first of all, the weather is so hot here and different from France, and the food also is so different. And the people eat with their hands, and it shocked me.
Yes. Did you try? Did you eat with your hands?
Not,
Mungkin dia belum biasa guys. Nanti juga lama-lama melokal ya.
The people are so cool and nice. And we are going to Perhentian Island.
Perhentian Island.
Well, it was really cool in this island.
It's beautiful there, yeah?
Yes, so beautiful.
Jadi pengen
And so how are
kan?
people different than back home? Are the people quite different than where you're from?
Yeah, they are different.
Yeah?
They are maybe chill and more. I don't know how to say it.
It's okay. So you feel very welcome from the people here? Yeah?
Yes, I love this city.
Have you made friends at school? Have you made like local friends?
Not really local because we just started since 1 week.
Okay.
But I met a lot of German and French people.
Nice. Will you travel anywhere outside of KL again?
Yes, we go to this night. We go to Langkawi Island. Yes.
Cool. When? You're gonna go soon?
Yes, this night we take a bus.
Wow.
Cool.
Mereka
Well, I
mau
hope
ke
you have a good time,
Langkawi.
yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you
Pasti
for the
seru
interview.
banget ya.
Bye. Bye.
Guys, tadi kita udah lihat ya sekilas pengalaman dari bule-bule luar negeri ini ya, dari London, dari Perancis, dari mana tadi satu lagi dari Perth Australia ya, dan kayaknya itu udah mewakili banget ya culture shock yang mereka alami dan orang-orang lain mungkin alami ya. Dan bener sih, aku tadi setuju banget sama yang tadi kedua, yang orang London tadi bilang kalau di Malaysia itu lebih berwarna, lebih relax, lebih fleksibel, lebih hidup ya dibandingkan dengan Singapura. Singapura tuh semua teratur, Singapura tuh semuanya udah ada rulesnya. Tapi kalau di Malaysia mungkin dia ngerasa lebih fleksibel, lebih ada sedikit chaos, jadi dia nggak boring gitu mungkin ya. Dia nggak ngerasa boring di Malaysia, utamanya mungkin di Kuala Lumpur yang sedang dia kunjungi. Gimana guys menurut kamu? Jangan lupa komen ya di bawah. Dan untuk hari ini segitu dulu video dari aku. Makasih udah nonton. Assalamualaikum.